Know Your Candidate. Presented by Portland is Possible, broadcasted by XRAY FM. In this segment, we offer a brief background on the visionary candidates that are proudly standing and running for the acclaimed Portland Area City Council. For now, we have a candidate of District 3 that incorporates Montevilla, Belmont, and Hawthorne neighborhoods.
Hello, my name is Matthew Anderson, Mr. Anderson, and I am standing for a seat on Portland's 3rd City Council District.
What is the city's role in completing the Green Loop project?
As a cyclist, I have long appreciated the way Portland's Department of Transportation has effectively separated bicycle and vehicular transportation, and I wholeheartedly support a green loop. I believe that the city's role is likely to be the acquisition of properties. I would like also to emphasize that along with the green loop, something should be done to improve driving. These projects should improve everyone, but the city should certainly be involved, and I would imagine at this point, property acquisition and the solicitation of sponsorships.
Should the city of Portland be incentivizing building new large projects here? How does whether the project is locally owned affect these projects?
The city of Portland certainly has a role to play in the development of entertainment venues. Some locations are more popular and more easily commercialized than others. Those that require some incentive, the city should provide. Many do not. If local ownership, there is no doubt local ownership can be encouraged and found for most any site, and that would be my goal in all of these. I do believe we have great opportunities for facilities to develop.
How can we make Portland a more walkable city?
As an avid driver, I find it is counterintuitive, but I do believe it's also true that the efforts the Department of Transportation has made to reduce some of the 2-lane major roadways to 1 lane and add features that encourage bicycle traffic and pedestrian traffic, I do believe have improved those streets. I believe more of those kinds of efforts can be undertaken.
As Portland develops a vision for the future of the city, what are 2 groups or communities that are not always at the table that you are committed to engaging?
As Portland develops its vision for the future, there are 2 groups that I have identified in my campaign and on my website that I intend to include in all of those conversations. And those are communities of faith and the law enforcement community. As we face our challenges now of unsheltered homelessness and crime, often in public conversations, those groups are not included. They are on the front lines every day and every night, and I believe that they have a lot to offer. I believe they have a lot to offer about the future and how we develop the city as well.
This region is one of the 10 most habitable, and therefore we should expect population growth. What is our responsibility to accommodate people who want to call Portland home?
The Pacific Northwest in general and Portland in particular are fantastic regions to live and work in. I believe that the City Council's responsibility is to those who live and work and send their children to school here now. I believe we have a responsibility to those who are going to develop the housing for those who are going to come and those who invest in the businesses that they are going to work at. And I intend to do everything I can to make those processes as seamless and profitable as they can be, so that those people are taken care of when they arrive.
Lightning round. If you couldn't live in Portland, where would you want to live?
If I couldn't live in Portland, I would live in Denver, Colorado. It's where I lived before I lived here, and it's a fantastic place.
Whom from Portland's past or present should our leaders take notes from?
I would like to make a shout out to Tony Hobson. I recently noted that he was stepping down as the leader of SEI. I believe that the work he has done in this community has been transformative, and I would offer a shout out to him.
What's a single word you would want to use to describe Portland in 30 years?
Bustling.
If you had $5 million, what is one thing you would buy for Portland?
New police uniforms.
What's the most Portlandy thing you have seen this week?
For the last year, while I was in school, I was a rideshare driver, and the most Portlandy thing I've seen this week are palm trees. There are about 5 or 10 of us who have palm trees in their yards, and I think that's fantastic.
So now you know your candidate, or a bit about them. We like to thank the visionary candidates, also like to especially thank all the volunteers and organizations that put this together. We couldn't do this without you. To look at each candidate, be a good Portland citizen, and to be a dashing and informed voter, listen to X-Ray FM to learn about ballots and the new ranked choice voting system. And check out portlandpossible.org.